And welcome to Tabletop Baseball. It's time, ready or not, it's time for the Ron Guidry replay. Using Replay Baseball. And he's going to be playing the Texas Rangers. The Yankees will be playing the Texas Rangers in Arlington Stadium, 1978. Got that out. There's a look at the records. These aren't the lineups. The actual lineups is what I'm using. But they give you a little card here with their most used lineups. Put those over there. And it's going to be John Matlack for the Rangers. We'll go through the lineups since it's the first game. For the Yankees, Willie Randolph will lead off, play second base. Mickey Rivers batting second and center. Thurman Munson will be DHing, batting third. Batting fourth is Reggie Jackson. He's in right field. Batting fifth, Lou Piniella in left. Batting sixth and catching, Cliff Johnson. Batting seventh and playing first base, Chris Chambliss. Batting eighth and playing third base, Craig Nettles. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, Bucky Dent. Hello, Tribe. For the Rangers, Mike Hardgrove will lead off, play first base. Batting second, Bert Campaneris at short. Batting third, Al Oliver in left. Batting fourth, and playing right field, Richie Zisk. Batting fifth, Toby Harrah, playing third base. Batting sixth and DHing, Kurt Bevacqua. Batting seventh and playing center field, Juan Beniquez. Batting eighth, playing second base, Bump Wills. And batting ninth and catching, Jim Sundberg. Here's what actually happened in the game. Rangers did win it 2-1. Guidry goes 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So not the best outing in the world. And he did not get a decision. No decision in this game. Day off, yes. My day off is today. So, we're ready to go. At least I hope so. Willie Randolph stepping in, both left-handers on the mound, Guidry and Matlack. So it's a column 6, it's a 6'4", is a 58, and a 6'5", is a 61, column 6. And I have to look around my camera a lot, so 61 is going to be a double. Double into the corner for Willie Randolph. So leadoff double, here's Mickey Rivers. 5'6". 5'6" is a 1. And then a 5'2" is a 1. So a 2, 5'6", or 5'2", it is a 1. And so it's 2, column 5. It's ground ball to first. Is the infield halfway? What do they say? Let's see, man on second. First base is in, others back. So infield back. Out of first, runners advance 1 base. Runner on second holds. All right. So it's a grounder to first, actually. Wait a minute. There's a 5'6" is a 1, and a 5'2" is a 1. So a 2 is a ground ball to first, and they say infield or first baseman should be in. So it's out of first, lead runner holds unless forced. If forced, he can have the runners in. Well, he's not forced. Okay. So 1 out, Thurman Munson. 1-5. 1-5 is a 2. And a 1-4 is a 2. So 4 is going to be a strikeout. Munson goes down swinging. Reggie Jackson. Matt likes a good pitcher. 3-3. 3-3 is a 5. We got column 3 action. So 53. 53 makes it stays at a 5, basically. 45 to 55 stays at a 5. And then a 3-1. So a 6, column 3. Fly out to center. Runner advances to first. Advances to third. Oh. Well, he's not going to score anyway because Reggie flies out to center. Let's see. Out of first, lead runner holds unless he's forced. That's what I'm seeing. If forced, he and other runners advance. That's with the infielder in because the first baseman was playing in. I had the infielder. I think you were thinking the infield was back. The infielder was in. It was hit to first base. Grounded to first. And on their little suggested positioning, man on second, first base is in, others back. So it was hit to first, and he was in. So the runner holds, is what it says. But he's not going to score anyway. It's the bottom of the first. And it's a 3-4 is a 57 and a 3-2, so 58, column 3. Oh, rare play. That's an odd. Go to the rare play book. I'm not big on rare plays, as you can tell. Base is empty. Let's roll them. 10. 10 with no out. Ball 4 is in the dirt. Batter runs to first on the ball, base on balls. As the ball gets away from the catcher, roll 1 die against the pitcher's wild pitch rating. If die is higher, wild pitch rating's a 2. It is higher, 3. Batter continues to second on the wild pitch. He has the option to try for third as well. Roll 1 die against the catcher's defensive rating. If the die is higher, he's safe at third on the wild pitch. If not higher, he's tagged out at third. Well, we've got Cliff Johnson behind the plate. He's a 2. Let's try to go for 3. 4. So it's a walk. And then he ends up at third base on wild pitch, basically. So Hargrove, after the disaster ball 4, is at third. 1-1 is a 1. And then a 1-3. Guess what? That's a strikeout. Column 1's pretty much going to be a strikeout. 6-6 is a 9. And then a 6-4 is a 2, 11. But we've got to go to the column 6. Ballpark. He's a left-handed batter. And a 41. Where's it at? An 8. 33-44 is an 8. So it drops it to an 8. And then, so a 10. Column 6. Single to center. Single to center. Runners advance 1 base. So that scores the run. Yeah, I know. You can skip rare plays if you wish. Just use the above grounder to pitcher result instead. Yeah, I might do that. 4-2. 4-2 is a 1 and a 4-5. It's going to be a ground ball to short. With the infield halfway. Double play. Let's see, what is shortstop? First of all, he is a 2. So that's a 3, yep. It's going to be a double play ball with the infield halfway. That ends the inning, but walk, wild pitch. Hardgrove scores. It's 1-0. 1-1 is a 20 and a 1-6, so 22 in column 6. Column 1. 22, column 1. Line drive, single plus error. Runners advance 1 base. Right fielder, roll. Ball drops may be mishandled. Roll against error rating of fielder. That's the left fielder. Al Oliver's a 46. It's 23, so it's not higher, so he... Wait a minute. Yeah, it was a 22. So it's a single. He doesn't mishandle it. So Cliff Johnson now, the catcher, 6'5". 6'5" is a 20. And a 6'6" is a 23, column 6. Long single. Runners advance 2 bases. Batter's option to try for a double. Has the option to try for a double. He's not going to, because he is not a runner. Single, runners advance 2 bases. That scores, no it doesn't. Pinella to third. Moves him to third. First and third, Chris Chambliss. It's 45, or 4-5 is a 6. And a 4-5 is going to be on the shortstop, so it's a 9. Column 4. With the infield halfway. To force its second, runners advance 1 base. So it's a 6-4. Scores a run. We have Chambliss at first with 1 out. Right fielder check on the blue. Yeah, well, he's not going to advance anyway, so I wasn't worried about it. 3-1 is a 4. Column 3. Bring out the ballpark card. 65. 65 is going to be a 62. 62 and then a 5-2. So 63, or not a 5-2, but a 3-2. So 63, column 3 is a single to center. Runners advance 2 bases. Matt Lack's in a little trouble here. First and third, 1 out. On the 122. Oh. What did I say? Right field? I said left field. Right field. Well, Richie Zisk is even better, so it wasn't an error. Bucky Dent, 2-3, 16, and a 2-1, so 17. Strikeout with bases empty or fly out to center with men on base. And there is men on base. And there is a runner on third. Thrown on third base, less than 2 outs. Roll 1 die if it's odd. Batter strikes out. If it's even, score sacrifice fly. It's odd, so he strikes out. 2 outs, first and third, Willie Randolph. 1-2, 35. 37 in column 1 is going to be a ground ball to second. Yankees get 1 though. It's tied up 1-1. 5-1. 5-1's a 5 and then a 5-4. So an 8 in column 5 is going to be a walk. Toby Harrah can steal. Pitcher's hold. Guidry is a 2. Catcher's defense. Cliff Johnson's going to kill him. He is a 2. 2 and a 2 is a 26. So 53, that means he will steal. Right? Toby Harrah steals. Stolen base. Kurt Bivacqua. 3-5. 3-5's a 3. Again, ballpark card. 62. 62 is a 62. Changes that to a 62. So 63 in column 3 is a line drive single. Runners advance 2 bases. So it scores a run. Scores Harrah. It's 2-1 Rangers. 4-2 is a 2. 4-4 is going to be a shortstop and probably double play, right? Shortstop is Dent. So 4. Infield halfway. That is a double play. Bump Wills, 3-5. 3-5's a 30. 3-3 is a 1. 31, column 3. It's a line out to left. Rangers pick up another one. It's 2-1. Top of the 3rd. Mickey Rivers, 6-6 is a 9. Possible stolen base, we'll see. 6-4. 11. And that's the old home run check. Well, first of all, column 6. We got to check, see if that changes. 31. He is a left-handed batter, 31, so it's a 7. So 7 and then so a 9. That makes it a single. That's probably more realistic. Single, now he can steal. You got a hold of 4. I think I screwed up on Guidry. His hold's a 4, not a 2. It would have been a 36. I think I rolled higher than a 36 anyway, didn't I? So Matlack's holds a 4, and then Sundberg's a 5. So 53. It's got to be a 53, higher than a 53, and we got a 16. So if it's not a lot higher, he holds. Good battery. Matlack and Sundberg. 2-2. 2-2's an 11 for Munson. And then a 2-5, 13 in column 2. Single to left, runners advance 1 base. So first and second, nobody out. Here's Reggie Jackson. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. 3-2 is a 2. 3-4 is a 2. So 4 in column 3. Short fly to right. With less than 2 outs, runner on third base may tag up and score. Check with third base coach for sac fly. There's nobody on third, so 1 out. 4-6. 4-6 is 3. 4-4 is a shortstop. So a 6. Playing halfway is a double play, but we've got the pivot. I'm not going to do the pivot play thing. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see. I've never done it. Is a 6. So on a 6 or a 7, you can use the pivot man chart. With the infield halfway. Okay, roll one die and refer to the pivot man's defensive rating on chart. It's hit to the shortstop, so the pivot man's going to be second base, right? Bump Wills. Let's figure this out. Okay, so let's see, he's a 2. And we got a 6. It's fielder's choice. Yeah, 1 to 5 would be a double play. 6 is a fielder's choice. I don't like that, but that's what we'll go with. 6-4 fielder's choice. Rivers to third. First and third, 2 outs. Cliff Johnson. 2-5. 2-5's a 3 and a 2-6 is a 6 total. And column 2. Struck him out. Cliff Johnson strikes out. The threat is ended. Yankees come away with nothing. Jim Sundberg, 1-5, 16, and then a 1-3, 17 in column 2. Strikeout with bases empty. Strikeout number 2 for Guidry. 1-6, 45, and a 1-6, 46, column 1. Strikeout. 3-6, 42, and a 3-2 is a 43 in column 3. Column 3. That is the old lefty-righty deal, isn't it? So, left-handed pitcher, it's a single. He's a right-handed batter. Single for Campy Campaneris. Here's Al Oliver, 2 outs. 1-2, 35, and then a 1-1, 36, column 1. It's a ground ball to third. Infield back, of course, with 2 outs. Top of the 4th, Chris Chambliss, 2-5, 16, 17, column 2. Struck him out. Way to go, John. 1-4, 35, 1-3. Down here, 37, column 1. It's ground ball to second. 2 out. Bucky Dent, 1-6 is a 45. 47 in column 1 is a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, Richie Zisk, 1-1 is a 10, and then a 1-4. So an 11 in column 1 is a single up the middle for Richie Zisk. Here's Toby, bunt. He's a 1 bunter. Is that the best or is it the worst? He's not going to bunt anyway. Let's go. 6-5. 6-5 is a 31. 6-6. So 34, column 6. is a fly to center, but that was a 6-6, so the K is not there. He does not have the K in that position there, so it's a fly to center, runner holds. 5-2. 5-2 is a 27 and a 5-5. So 30, column 5, and a 30 is a fly to center. No carrot action. Nobody on third anyway. 1-6, 45, and a 1-5, 46, column 1. Is it going to be a strikeout? No, it's not. It's going to be a comebacker to the pitcher. There's 2 outs, so with second base short play halfway, scores the ground ball back to the pitcher. Comebacker to the pitcher. Top of the 5th. 2-1 Rangers. That was the final in real life. 3-2 is a 29 for Willie Randolph, and then a 3-5. 32, column 3. Fly out to right field. Four three. 4-3 is a 1. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. 2 away. Thurman Munson. 3-6. It's a 42. That's the old lefty-righty deal. 42, and then but I still got to go through the motions here. 3-1. So 43. He's a righty versus a lefty. That'll be a single, right? Two-out single for Thurman Munson. 4-2. 4-2 is a 2. 4-6 is second base, and that's going to be a 2. So 4, ground out. Infield's back with 2 outs. It's ground ball to second. Inning over. Bottom of the 5th, Bump Wills, 5-6. 5-6 is a 5. 5-2 is a 1, so a 6 in column 5 is a walk. No raised number to cancel that walk out. So it's a walk, possible stolen base. He's a hold of 4. But then you got Cliff Johnson of a 2, so 36. Needs to be higher than a 36. It's not. He's going to hold. So Bump Wills holds first. Jim Sundberg, 6. Probably should have bunted, but 6-4. 41, 44, column 6. Hit to left field, or hit to left field. Runners advance 1 base on the single. Chance for extra bases. Roll 1 die against the outfielder's defensive rating. If the die is higher, scored as a double. Well, it says hit to left field, and it says the option of the blue die. The blue die says center field. So which one do you use? Option blue die. So which one do you use on that? It says line drive hit to left field. Then it gives you the option of the blue die determining the fielder. I guess I'm going to say left field. Well, I mean, the blue die says center field. I don't know. Oh, it's my choice. Well, let's see who has the worst range here. Defensive rating. Center field is Rivers is a 4, and then left field Pinella's a 3. We'll go with the original hit to left field. So it's a 3. It's not higher. Okay, so first and second. Oh, gotcha. No harm, no foul. Nobody advanced anyway. 4-1's a 16 and a 4-5. Shortstop. So we got 16, 18. 18 in column 4 with the infield. There's nobody out. Runners on first and second. First is in. And it was hit to the shortstop. And an 18. Grounder out of first. Runners advance 1 base. So second and third. Thanks, Tebow. 1-1 is a 1. And a 1-2, that's going to be a strikeout. You get those low numbers. Column 1, I got it. 2 down. Al Oliver, 4-6. 4-6 is a 4. And a 4-1 is a first baseman. That's going to be, with 2 outs, he'll be playing back. Ground out to first. Rangers come up empty after the first 2 guys reach. Still 2-1, top of the 6th. And it's a 5-6. It's a 45. And then a 5-4. So 46 in column 5. Fly out to center. With bases empty, scores a fly out to center with men on base. Blah, blah, blah. Fly out to center. Nobody on. Cliff Johnson. 5-6. Is a 5. And a 5-6 is an 8 total. Column 5 will be a walk. No raised number. Cliff Johnson reaches. He's not going to steal. Chris Chambliss. 6-4. 6-4 is a 51. So 52 in column 6. 52 is a line drive hit to right field. Runners advance 1 base on the single. Chance for extra bases. Single. Okay, right field is Richie Zisk. He's a 3. And a 3, so not higher. So first and second, Craig Nettles. 4-3. 4-3 is a 1. And a 4-1 is going to be the first baseman. Hargrove's a 3, so 4. It's going to be we've got the old first, second with nobody out. First base is in. They count first baseman in. Everybody else is back. So it's hit to first base. It's a grounder out at first. Wait a minute. Infield in. With a 4. Hard grounder. With first base open, batter out, runner holds. Base is full, no. All other base entered. Lead runner's out on the fielder's choice. If second and short are playing halfway, defense may try for double play instead. In this case, runner forced at second. Row 1 die versus batter speed. See if double play is turned at first. Okay. His speed's a 2. It's a 6. Roll 1 die versus batter speed. See if it's a double play. If die's higher, batter's out at first. Complete double play. So that's what we have by my calculations. 3, 6, 3. They turn it. Nettles, slow speed. Hurts them. The double play is turned. Hargrove to Campaneris to Hargrove. Richie Zisk, 5-4 is a 1. A 5-5, so 4 total in column 5. It's ground ball to short. Toby Harris, 6-5, 31, 32, column 6. He has a K. He has a K there, so it turns that into a strikeout. Bavacqua, 1-2, 35. And then a 1-4, 36. Column 1. 36 is a ground ball to third. Top of the 7th. Still, Rangers clinging to the 2-1 lead. Notice also how the odd number results in the batter column 6 are usually bad, and the even numbers are good, like hits, for the most part. I had not noticed that, but I will try to notice that. 5-4. 5-4 is a 1. 5-5 is a 1, so a 2 in column 5. It's going to be a ground ball to first. 6-1. 6-1 is a 16. 6-5, so a 19 in column 6. Let's fly out to right. Second fly out to right for Willie Randolph. Mickey Rivers, bases clear, 2-2. 2-2's an 11 and a 2-2. So a 12 in column 2. Single. And there's no asterisk, there's no W. Single. There's an asterisk on with Mickey Rivers, so he'll try to see if he can get a stolen base here. We've got a 4-53. Pitcher's hold, and Sundberg's a 5, so 53. So he'll hold first base. Tough to steal on those two. Munson, 6-6. And check the column 6 on the ballpark. 16. Right-handed batter makes it a 6. 11 to 16, man, it turns that to a 6. And then a 4 on a 6-4. So a total of 8 in column 6. Single to left. So single to left, runners advance 1 base, runner on second, there's no runner on second. We have first and second, 2 outs, Reggie Jackson. Lefty. Matlack's got to bear down a little bit, 6-1. And it's a 59. It's a left-handed pitcher. And then a 6-3. So a 60 in column 6. Single to left. Runners advance one base. Runner on second with 5 speed scores. Mickey Rivers has 5 speed. He is a 5. So he will score with 2 outs. Runner on second or scores anyway. And there is 2 outs. So single. Ties it up. 2-2. And we have first and second. With 2 outs, tie ball game, Lou Piniella. 6'5", 31, and a 6'5". Is a 3, so 34, column 6. No K in the mix here, so fly out to center. Yankees tie it up, 2-2, bottom of the 7th. 4-1 for Juan Benitez is a 3. And then shortstop, that's going to be a ground ball to short. Bucky Dent is a 2. So 4-2. Again, defensive check here. 4-2 is a 2, and then a 4-6. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Randolph is a 2. Jim Sundberg, 6'4". 6'4 is a 41, and a 6'6 is a 3, so 44, column 6. 44, 42 to 46 is a single. Line drive hit to left for Sundberg. 2 outs, Sundberg at first, Hargrove. 3-1. 3-1's a 4, possibly. We'll see if it changes. 33. 33, it does change to a 3. So a 3, and then a 3-1, so 4 in column 3. Fly out to right. There's 2 outs, so that's the 3rd out. Still 2-2, top of the 8th. Cliff Johnson, the catcher, 6'5". 6'5 is a 31 and a 6'1, so 32 in column 6. And the Rays number doesn't, it just needs to be a K for a strikeout. So it's a pop out to 3rd. Chris Chambliss, 2-2. 2-2's an 11. And the 3 is a 14 in column 2. Single to center. So Chambliss at first. Here's Nettles. 6'2 is a 9. 6'5 is a 3, so a 12 in column 6. Uh-oh. Let me double check here. 6'2 is a 9. And a 6'5 is a 3. It's a 12. So we got to roll for the home run check here. Oh, it's a 1. It is a 1. Single. Wow. He's column 6. So it's a single. The only thing he could have got. Otherwise, it's a home run. So it's a single, batter, or runners, I guess, advance one base. Single to right. It doesn't say about runners, really. Wait, pitcher had a raised number, didn't he? No, he didn't have a raised number on that one. So, Bucky Dent, first and second with one out. Bucky Dent, 6'4". 6'4 is a 58. And a 6'2 is going to be a 59. Oh, it's a single to left. 57 to 60. Single to left. Runners advance one base. Runner on second with a 5-speed. Does not have 5-speed. Runners advance one base. With 2 outs, runner on second. There's only 1 out, so base is loaded. Willie Randolph. Let's see. Let's check the bullpen here. Let's see. So in the real game, Matlack went the distance. I'm thinking Steve Comer. Coming in with the bases loaded, Willie Randolph. 5'4" is a 5. And a 5'2" is a 1, so a 6 in column 5. Is a base on balls. With runner on first or bases full, count as 2 balls. So 2 balls on the batter. 5'4". Well, 5'4" is a 5. And a 5'4". So a 7. Base on balls. Well, we've already had 2 balls, so that's 4 balls. So that's a walk. Walks in a run. Base is still loaded. Mickey Rivers. .65. 6'5 is a 31. 6'2 is a 2. Or 6'2 is a 1. So 32, column 6. And there's no K, so it's a pop out to third. Runners have to hold. Bases still loaded. 2 outs. Thurman Munson, dangerous hitter. 5'6" is a 1. A 5'3" is a 2, so a 3 in column 5. And that'll be a ground out to second. So the Rangers escape with only 1 run coming across. 3-2 now, Yankees. Guidry looking to get the win. He did not get the win in real life. It was a no decision. 5-1. 5-1's a 4. And then a 5-3 is a 2. So a 6, column 5, is a walk. Will he steal? Hold a 4 and then a 2 on Cliff Johnson is a 36. He does steal. Bert Campaneris walk, stolen base basically off Cliff Johnson on that one. 1-3 is a 2. That's going to be a strikeout of Al Oliver. Richie Zisk got the 1 column again. A 1-2 is a 3. It's going to be another strikeout. Base hit. Need a base hit. 2-2 is a 2. A 2-1 makes it a 3. Column 2 is a strikeout. So Guidry, wow, gives up a walk and then promptly strikes out the next 3 to preserve a 1-run lead. Now let's see, relievers. He can come in any time between the 1st and the 8th inning. And he can pitch to 7 batters. Is that right? I don't know. He's still good, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a 28 batters faced anyway. 2-4. But I don't know about relief. 2-4. 2-4 is a 2. And a 2-6. So 5 in column 2. Strikeout. Reggie goes down swinging. 6-1 is a 31 for Lou Piniella. So 32 in column 6 is a pop out to third. Three-three. 3-3 is a 1. 3-5 is a total of 4 in column 3, and that'll be a fly ball to right. 9th inning. Guidry trying to complete the game. So if he gives up a base runner, if you go by his, his stamina, whatever, his fatigue is an 8. If he gives up a base runner, since he's pitched 8 innings, with any kind of base runner, you come down here, right, and use the B results. If he gives up a runner, is that correct? 5-4. 5-4 is a 45. 5-6. So 49 in column 5. 49, fly ball to center. But he has a K, so it will be a strikeout. If the pitcher has a K besides column 5 grade and the result is any out with runners on base, scores a strikeout. Well, there's no runners on base, so it's a fly out to center. Thank you, Tebow. Juan Benitez, 5-2. 5-2 is a 27 and a 5-2. 28, column 5. Fly out to right field. One more out. He will start out 1-0 unless he's pitching a shutout. Okay, well, he's not. 3-3. 3-3 is a 5 at this point. 65. It's going to make that a 62. I've gotten that like 3 times. It makes it a 62. And then a 3-5 on Guidry. So 63 in column 3. It's a line drive single to center. So there's the base runner. So now we're going to use these grades, the column B, or row B. See if we can get this done here. 1-4, 35, makes it a 36. 36 is a ground ball to third with the infield back, with 2 outs, and that's the ball game. So the Yankees rewrite history. They win game 1 of the Guidry replay. 3-2. Lost it in real life 2-1. And Guidry only went 7 innings. He goes the complete game here. Actually, I'm not going to put that. I'm not going to put it there. I'll put it on the next one. So he goes the complete game. We'll total it out up here. He gets the win. 9 innings. How many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 6 hits in real life. 2 runs, 2 earned. 1 run in real life. Walks, 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. He had 2 walks in real life. Strikeouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strikeouts. He had 2 in real life. No home runs. But he's 1-0. He had no decision in real life. Well, hopefully I didn't mess up too much. I didn't have to go the action chart at all, which is kind of, I think, the first time I've ever had that happen. So I need to look at, there was a situation where I probably should have bunted, but I didn't. It was right here. But Sunbird got a single anyway, and I've never bunted. I haven't used I think I've used the bunt chart once. The bunt play. When you guys use the bunt, like if you're just sacrifice bunting, do you count the infield in or not in? That's always a hard decision. I guess you say corners in. Is that what you guys do? The replay score sheet, yeah, I don't know. I looked at it. I really like this one the best. I like having everything right here. I don't want to have to look back down here at the bottom. I don't want to have to look 2 different places for stuff. I don't know. It's just, I'm so used to this one. That's what I like this. I use that suggestion chart. Use the suggestion chart. Like on this. So if you're bunting, you go with this. I mean, if it's just like in the middle of the game and it's maybe not an obvious sacrifice question, or maybe not an obvious sacrifice bunt situation. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to play it sometimes. APBA question on the bunts based on the runner situation. Gotcha. What's the APBA question? But yeah, I'm liking the game, definitely. What is the number on the pitcher's cards? Batter's face? It's on the newer cards. The one in parentheses? Is that what you're talking about? The one in parentheses would be his defensive number. Yeah. That would be his defensive number. Unless I'm thinking of a different number. Hold on 1 second. I have the 98 set I just got. I'll see what it says, what it looks like. I see what you're saying here. Put this back on. I see what you're saying. This number right here. Yeah, that's his defense too. And then this, okay, 26. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't notice that. Batters faced. Very nice. Okay. I haven't really, I've played one game with this set and I didn't really pay attention. Andy Pettis got a 29, so he's 29 batters faced. A Rabu 26. Relievers don't have any. I like that. I like that better than their little Q4 thing. David Cone 28, 25. Yeah, so 98 sets got them. I guess all their newer stuff does. Or 98 set's not a new set, but you know what I mean. 41's not either, so. But they've redone them. That's good. Their grade goes down in certain situations. What about the basic game? Does it go down in the basic game? Yeah, there's no reliever fatigue. I see that. But so in the basic game, does it go down once they've hit it? Probably if he's pitching a shutout, it doesn't go down, or maybe if he's only giving up 2 runs or less, it doesn't go down. If they retire the next 2, it goes down. Retire next 2 goes down again. It's a basic game chart. Well, that's kind of weird. If he retires the next 2 batters, it goes down a grade. Any batter reaches, it goes down a grade. So where'd you find these instructions? I'm like, does APBA tell anybody this stuff, or they just put it on there and just make you figure it out yourself? If 2 consecutive reach base, it goes down to 3 grades. Well, I think you could use it in the basic. You could definitely incorporate it into the basic. I don't see why you couldn't. I would say that, I mean, it's kind of like here. You know, if the guy's pitching a shutout, you don't go here. You just continue. Same here. You know, if he's pitching a shutout and he's reached his maximum batters faced, I'm not going to go down. You know, until he gives up, you know, maybe a run. If he gives up a run, or if he gives up, you could do it like Stratomatic. If he gives up the next 3 guys reach base, then he goes down a grade. I would think that'd be fair and basic. But it's kind of weird that if 2 batters reach base, that he goes down. Any batter, no, you were saying if the next 2, if he retires the next 2 batters, he goes down a grade. That's kind of weird. It's on the website. I'll go check it out. Because, see, I don't really have very many APBA sets. I've got the great teams of the past stuff, but I don't have, all I've got in sets, the only sets I have are 82, 98, 2011, 54, because Steve gave me 54. I think that's it. Yeah, you got the 41. I know. I saw that. They're just ABBA's pretty high priced for a stack of cards. I mean, I love it, but man, $70 for a stack of cards. Now 41 might not have been $70. It might have been a little cheaper. I don't know. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If I made a mistake, let me know. If I need to brush up on something. Hopefully by the end of this Guidry replay, I'll have this game down pretty good. 65 after shipping, yep. But from the rule book on grade reduction. Commenting on the question, got in late, but from the rule book on grade reduction. So in the basic game, it's on grade reduction. I'll look at it on the website. I'll check it out. Baseball Demos will check it out. We'll get it figured out. If a pitcher allows 5 earned runs, reduces grade by 1. Yeah, we were looking at the batters faced on the newer cards. Again, the newer cards they have, like right here, this number, Mario Ramiro Mendoza has a 26. 29 for Andy Pettit, etc. So, batter's face, we were kind of wondering about what happens once he's reached that. Yeah, I know. APBA doesn't really tell you much. They just kind of do stuff. They have a newsletter and they could put it in there, and maybe they did, and I'm speaking out of turn, but maybe they did and I didn't see it. You have to go to the ABBA site, fan zone, and then downloads, and you can print the chart. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Right. I agree, Baseball Demos. I agree, David. I'm going to get out of here for now. Don't know what I'm going to do next. Might come back with a strat game. We'll see. I got some things I actually have to do today. So if I can work it in, I will. Until later on, you guys take care. Have a great day, and God bless.